Welcome. I am so happy to have you guys back here to my channel. Oh my god, I am having so much fun recording these for you. In my previous video, we talked about some things that you are doing that are making you unprofitable. So one of the major things that I did mention is having a trading plan. So we're going to talk about what is a trading plan and what we should include in our trading plan to make it successful. So first of all, I want you to grab a notebook or pull up notes on your phone, computer, whatever it is you're going to use. Just make sure it's something, if you want to just have sticky notes around your computer border, whatever you want to do, so that you do not forget to follow these steps, right? Now, everybody's step is going to be different depending on what kind of trader you are, what time you trade, what pairs you trade, etc., etc., etc. So, number one, big at the top, what is the goal? Why do we trade in the first place, right? What is, and I don't want you to make it so broad. I want to be a six-figure trader. No, like, what are you looking to make this month? You know, like, give yourself a number, right? What are you looking to make this month? What is the goal? Like, something smaller, right? Like, how much money are we looking for? Do you just want to have winning trades this week? Like, what exactly is the goal, right? So write that down, right? I want to be a profitable trader. I want to be a consistent trader. And that looks like XYZ, right? So I want to make 20K this month, whatever it is, right? So I want you to put that up, big goal at the top. Why are we doing this, right? And then we can start with our steps. So after you did that, we're going to do, I guess this would be step one. So step one, what are we trading, right? What are we trading? Are we trading Forex? Are we trading commodities? Are we trading stocks? Like, stick with what you know, right? Because people are trading US 30 doesn't mean you need to trade US 30, right? So in my particular case, only trade Forex pairs, right? Only trade the Forex pairs that are on my watch list, right? So I trade all major pairs except AUD USD. Besides that, I trade all major pairs, all the minors. That's what I like, right? I don't trade, I can scalp gold, but that's not what we do over here. That's when we're having a breakdown, and we're not having any more breakdowns, okay? So only those pairs is what I trade. So step one, what are we trading, right? Step two, is there a particular time for you? Are you entering trades, New York session? Are you a London session trader? Do you enter like me? Do you enter Tokyo session? Are you strict about that, you know? Are you just going to take the trade when the setup happens? And that can also be a thing. Like, sometimes we don't have to be so strict with what time we enter trades. It just kind of depends on what your trading style is. Like, if you're a scalper, I know you want to do London session or New York session. You want to be in and out, right? You're not going to be at Tokyo session just because you saw your setup. You get what I'm saying? So it really depends what kind of trader you are. So number two, what time are we trading, right? So put that down. Number three, how many confluences do we need, right? Are we looking 3 or more confluences? Are you okay with just 2 confluences? Are we looking for 5? Like, what are we looking for? So in my particular case, the first thing I do, I like to do top-down analysis on all my pairs. The first thing I would do is go to my weekly chart. I need my weekly chart and my daily chart to align, right? So they both need to be bullish or bearish, right? So that's number one. Then I would need them to be, I need for weekly to have retraced and the daily to have already retraced for me to even continue looking at this pair, right? Because if they haven't retraced, I have no business in it. Remember, everything has to retrace. Weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, etc., 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 right? It all does the same thing, right? So I like for retracement to have already happened on the weekly and the daily levels for me to even continue looking at this pair, right? So that would be the second thing I'm looking for, right? So then I'll scale down to the 4 hour, right? The 4 hour, I need a breakout out of that daily level, right? So I marked my weekly and my daily aligned. They have already retraced, and I'm gonna box out that daily level, right? And in that daily level, I need the 4 hour to break out of that little box, right? So I need a 4 hour breakout, right? And then I need a retracement, right? So you need to write all this down. Like, what exactly, like, are we looking step by step? It might not be as many things as for myself, but I'm just telling you what I'm looking for, right? So I need a 4-hour breakout, and then I need it to retest that area, right? So then I would scale down to the 1 hour. Once we have retest, I'm waiting for the 1 hour to align with the 4 hour and the daily and the weekly, right? Because as it's retracing, so if we're all going bullish, everything's going bullish, the 1 hour should be bearish, right? So we need that 1 hour to flip again, right? So do you use an EMA, right? Are you waiting for price to break the EMA? What EMA is it? Is it a 50 EMA? Is it an 8 EMA? Or do you have 2 and 3 EMAs? You need to have that all in your plan, right? So once price breaks on the 4 hour, it comes back to retest. I need for that 1 hour to break structure, right? Because it has to retest. It went on the bearish side, and we need it to break structure to the bullish side, right? So once it breaks, right? And I also have a 50 EMA, so it will break and cross over the EMA, right? So that's where I'm looking for a possible entry. So that's everything that I do. Now, I'm looking for an entry, right? Let's say it's Euro USD. Before I go into my trade locker and enter that trade, I'm going on Forex Factory, right? That is a crucial step. That is a crucial step for me to take, right? Especially if you are more of a short-term trader, like if you're a scalper, you need to be looking at that from the jump. And if you're a scalper, you're probably looking at a lot less pairs, maybe 1 or 2. I'm looking at a lot of pairs, so it's different. So I like to look at Forex Factory once I know what trades I'm interested in. So I look at forexfactory.com. I go on there really quick. And if it's Euro USD that I'm interested in, I'm looking for news, right? If there are no folders around the time that I enter that trade, any folders that will impact the European dollar, the euro or the US dollar, then I'm not worried about it and I can execute my trade, right? I don't care about what news is going to happen tomorrow, right? I care about what news is happening now. Because if I can just wait till after news happens to enter, then I'll just wait, right? But if not, if there's no new coming up right now in that session, I'll go ahead and take the trade. So you need to write all of these things down, right? So I need to have a bias, I need to have a breakout, I need to have a retest, and I'm looking for an EMA crossover, right? We're breaking structure, we're having an EMA crossover. Once I do all of that, whatever is juicy, I go on Forex Factory. Is there any news that's gonna impact my potentially juicy trade? I go on there. If there's nothing coming up, I go ahead and I execute my trade. It's as easy as that, but we mess this up all the time, right? Because there'll be one thing that's not aligned, like, and I do this, like I won't wait for a retest or I won't wait for an EMA crossover. And honestly, it seems so little of a mistake, like it's not a big thing, it can't impact, but it does, you know? If I would have taken the trade 15 minutes before I got the confluence, right? I could have already lost that trade immediately. If I would just wait, if I just wait 15, and I noticed that if I just wait 15 extra minutes, it could have saved me. It could have saved me a whole lot of heartache. So in my particular way of trading, I like to enter Tokyo session. So I'm looking for usually like 7:30, I'm sitting at my desk. I'm looking for how candle closure is going to be on the 1 hour, right? So at 8 o'clock, I'm looking on that candle. And once I have that candle, if I need an extra confluence, I'll go down to the 15 minute, right? But I have all this down packed now, right? And I need you to have this down packed. I do not want you to miss any steps, right? It's literally a checklist. Like if you're taking inventory, do I have my weekly bias? Do I have my daily bias? How about my 4 hour? Do I have a break and retest? Like all these things, right? Are you using indicators? Do you use a Fibonacci? What levels are you interested? Are you taking trend trades? Are you taking counter trend trades? I need you to all write this down, right? It's going to make a huge difference on your trading. It's going to save you a lot of heartache if you do. You're going to avoid trades that you didn't need to take. Because sometimes, and I know this from like the beginning, I would get into trades and I could not explain to you why I got in. I could not explain to you why I got in. Like when I first started trading, me and my boyfriend were trading together. And I would be in a trade, he wouldn't be in a trade. And he was like, why'd you get in? I'm like, I don't know, I just think it's going to go, right? Now I have like a whole checklist and I can tell you. So if I lose, I don't feel so bad. Like losing is part of the game, right? If I lose, but I have my checklist down, I mean, it is what it is, right? The market is meant to beat you, right? But if I don't have any of those boxes checked off and I lose a trade, that's on me 100%. Like, there's nothing that I can complain about. It's not the market's fault. You know, I'm not being watched through the camera. You know, like, there's someone's trying to sabotage me. You know, my money that I make in the market does not impact anybody else, right? So with that being said, make a trading plan, have it visual, write it down in a notebook. You know how we used to be in trouble in elementary school and you had to write down lines? Do that. Write down your trading plan until you absolutely know it. Put it on stickies, stick it on your desk or your trade station, on your wall, have it on your phone, have it as the screen, like the wallpaper. Do whatever it is that you have to do to focus, right? To follow that trading plan. Besides that, I want to give a quick trade update. So, where are we at? So if you saw this weekend's videos, I've been on NZD-CAD for over a week now, and I absolutely hate that I've been in there for so long. It's so stupid. But we're not closing for any reason whatsoever. We're sitting in some profit. Let me see if I can make this look beautiful for y'all. So I've been sitting in this shit all week. Let me see. Focus, 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 focus. Okay, I've been sitting in this shit all week. It's like literally going into that little area and just like coming back up and doing that garbage. So that's NZD-CAD. I've been in there for a week. And GBP, NZD, and this is important. If I wouldn't have followed my trading plan, I would have got in at the wrong time and I would have lost a trade. And now we're up on the trade actually because I waited, right? So if I would have gotten early on Sunday when I was looking at it to begin with, it would have wicked us out. Let me see. Lord, I need it to focus. Focus, baby girl. Can you guys see that? Maybe I need to change the colors. I need to put like a back. I don't know if you guys can see like a wick. It comes out and then it goes up, right? So I'm in, I did not get it on Sunday. I actually got in early this morning. So I'm in it. Normally I take trades in Tokyo session, but I'm not absolutely strict with that. I just wait for my setup, right? So like I said, I am a swing trader, so it's a little different. So yeah, we're up, we're in profit right now on GBP and ZD, right? So if we wouldn't have followed our trading plan, I would have been in this shit on Sunday and I would have been shit out of luck. And that's it. That's all. I don't think I'm going to take any other trades this week. There's nothing that I marked up. I don't take any trades that I didn't mark up on Sunday. So pretty boring, but whatever. That's all I need. 1 to 2 trades a week, and hopefully they both hit TPs. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I need. It's the beginning of the year. We need to start off right. Okay. We need to, one of the goals is to end every month in green. So we need to get there. However we're going to do it, we got to get there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. I hope you guys took notes and are working on that trading plan. If you do not have a trading plan, do not trade. Don't do it. Don't do it. Get your trading plan in order. Know what that is. Put it in your brain and be profitable. Well, I love you guys. Stay safe out in these streets. Don't let that market beat you. You beat the market. And if you can't, like I said in my previous video, don't over leverage because the market will try the fuck out of you. So stay humble. I love you all. Peace out.